hips in a sprinter. What's a two up?
Listen, the past bananas, but I haven't seen it. You thought it was over. You bragging ignorance. You lack the vision from sacrilegious. I feel my wrath as you ever offended. My clearly crafted mission with crass intentions. You may have given them credit so they can save now. This ain't the end and you might as well go and lay down. Make way to witness the hype.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the third. No further.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
I'll give him credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stuff the run and then executed.
Now 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. Straight ahead, ETN. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. This is taken around the 12. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 right at the 30. Here's Walker to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Smith. Finding Walker complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's good for the Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Tuesday. Middle.
Smith on 1st down. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. And now Smith going to change the play. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third and 2. To throw is Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Gino on 1st down. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second and 5 from the 8.
49, flip route, 49.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
A 21-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 68 yards.
Hey, go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Emmett Ingram, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Geno. Throw out wide to Walker. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And that is incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down.
Hey, go flip her up.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
13 next.
On fourth down, Smith. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
7-yard gain. And that's good for a Seahawks.
Block at the man in motion.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first down, it's Smith. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Eskridge, the man in motion. Now a play fake, and it's Smith staying on his feet. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
49, flip it off, 49.
Geno now to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 49 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
There we go.
From the gun, it's Walker. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
13.
Out of the gun, Smith. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawks touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks have retaken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. Touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
Take right open.
Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. ETN up the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Lawrence now going to move him around. Now Lawrence. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jamal Agnew, 62 yards. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. And now an audible here into something else.
Hey, it's a clip.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Short throw to Disley. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Lockett the man in motion.
Check 59, check 59, cover. Hey, alert.
The final shot here before break. Smith. Flushed out right. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because...
He rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, kill. Take right open.
Now Lawrence to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
On first down, Lawrence. This is caught. Touchdown. Travis Etienne, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jags take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Back to throw, Smith. Wide open receiver, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
13X. Hold on. 53.
Throwing now is Geno. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 41. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down, Jacksonville.
There we go.
Running out of the gun with Etienne. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. He's into space past the 25, and he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Lawrence. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing of momentum right there.
And he goes out right around the 39. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, trio left.
Now Smith. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st and 10, Smith. Short throw to Disley. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number
3. Hey, here we go. Hey.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Walker. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They're going right back to Walker. And he's across the chalk in the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Line.
Gino's going to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points and gets them back within a field goal. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. At the 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They still can't get it. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. On 1st down, right back to ETN. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say, those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On 2nd down, Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A couple of 1st downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try to bleed it out.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll go again with ETN. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Lawrence. And it is caught. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down. And that ought to be the one that seals the victory. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A handoff for ETN. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Hey, easy. Route.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And say what you want about Lumen Field here in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league when you're on the road.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make noise, they understand the game as well as anyone. And how about what we get